to be above average. Thank you for tuning in. Today what we got going on is a rear differential fluid change as well as a front differential and transmission fluid change on this 2013 WRX. Yo, where's the other guy? Don't worry about it, man. I got this. Are you sure? Absolutely. Alright. WRX stuff, man. You don't know nothing about this. Yeah, alright. Anyways, back to what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. We got that fluid change going on this car on the rear and the back. Or on the front and the back. My fucking god. So without further ado, let's get this car jacked up safely. We've already went over to Dick Subaru. We also did the same fluid change on the rear and the front on a 2018 STI. The video will be linked below. But yeah, without further ado, let's get this thing jacked up safely so we can work on it.
Alright guys, so just like in the STI video, we're gonna do the front first, show you guys how to do that, and then we're gonna go and do the rear. So let's go ahead and get under the car and show you guys how to do this. Alright, so before we go under the car, we're gonna go ahead and pull out this transmission dipstick, which is this one right here. You can pull this one out and set it down for now. And then now let's go under the car. Alright guys, so this is the bolt right there. This is the oil drain bolt that you want to go ahead and loosen up. So get your T70 Torx bit and loosen that up. So we'll show you guys us breaking this one loose.
Attempting to break it loose. Stop fucking hurt. I elbowed this thing so hard. That's how you do that, guys. Be careful.
No pain, no gain.
Yeah, it's pretty much the truth though. You're probably gonna hit something. Unless you have like an extension, that might be a good idea so you can give yourself some clearance not to be right up on it, like me.
Just let the bolt fall in like so. Splash.
Doesn't look that bad, thankfully. But look at that though, dude, wow. Yeah, you see that, you guys? Holy shit. This is a 2013 Subaru WRX. This is why you do that. This mean, you know what this means? Y'all, you're gonna see a new transmission in this car in the near future. Straight the fuck up. I'm not even lying. Like straight up to the YouTube. I'm being real with y'all. Like I'll keep it real.
This thing only got 60,000 miles, man. Come on, this thing got life on it.
No, she's got plenty of pep and plenty of life, but the way I drive,
don't mean the transmission does though.
Yeah, the way I drive doesn't mean the transmission does.
It's just made of glass, dude. Get ready for the STI swap. We're gonna let this thing drain, and then we're gonna go ahead and clean that plug up with that brake cleaner. Now we're gonna go ahead and clean this with brake cleaner.
Dude, look at that shit. Usually, sometimes when people use these, but for me, I'm gonna go ahead and use this one that I got from Subaru. It's the same exact one, but a new one. That way, if there's any inconsistencies with this one, or cracks or anything that I don't see, I'll avoid it since I'm at 60K. In this car, I don't know if I got one at 30K. So I'm just gonna go ahead and replace it, maybe. There she is. Go back under the car, see if she's done draining.
And let's reinstall this and torque it down.
So what I'm doing right now is I sprayed a little bit of brake cleaner on this shop towel. And I'm gonna clean the thread so there's no metal or anything here disrupting this plug from screwing in. I wanna be able to hand thread it in nicely and smoothly without any problems. Hand thread it back in nice and easily. If it's not going like that, it's not going in right. Torque spec for that in a minute. What the fuck is it? Okay, so I'm going back with my torque wrench to torque this bolt to the 51.6 pounds calls for. You want to do your research because if you're using a different gasket, I guess each gasket has its own torque spec. So there it broke. It's as tight as I'm gonna do her.
Alright, now it's time to go fill her up from the top, so let's go do that. So just go ahead and set up like a towel or something right here so you don't get any spills. And get your little transfer thing going here, so let's go ahead and get that.
That thing up here. You hold it in there for me.
I'm gonna get a light really quick to show you guys exactly where you need to put the tube, pump this fluid.
Yeah.
Alright, so if you guys can see that little tube right there, that's where you guys want to put the hose. Let's see if I can get this on camera. I'm going to get the hose right inside of there and start pumping the fluid. Oh yeah, we forgot to mention, but we are using just the Subaru OEM fluid.
It's still in there, right?
Yeah, we were here pissing. We had a little mishap where the hose came out and started going everywhere.
She started peeing is what happened. Okay.
Yeah. We're good though. It's a process. We're about to pause right about here and check the level and see where we're at and see how much more we got to pump in here.
You can give her one more pump.
One more good pump. Just one more good pump.
Alright.
Boom, alright. Alright, after finishing this side, we checked the level, it's on full. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to the rear diff and show you guys how to do that fluid flush.
So, everybody, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the rear differential on this 2013 WRX here real quick. Dang, I need to get alignment. Yeah. Back to this, guys. That side's not so bad. Back to this though. 2013 WRX rear differential. You want to start with the top. Oh god, dude. I got both of those fill and drain plug loose, but it took a little bit of PB blaster and manpower. They were very hard to take off. I don't know if they've ever been changed before, or if this has ever been changed before since the factory, but damn, that was on there good. And you guys, you want to start by taking off the top first. So you don't want to drain your fluid without knowing for sure you can get your fill plug out. Oh, here goes my fill plug. Here, this last east, my drain plug. Ooh, that looks grody. Ooh, this stuff is built up on this one too. Look at that, guys. I don't know if you can see the amount of buildup on that, but dang. So I'm cleaning the drain plug. It had a lot of stuff on it, as I showed you before I took it and started to clean it. Look at all that black stuff on there. So we're gonna grab this rag that I've sprayed some brake cleaner on. We're gonna clean out that thread so we can thread the fill plug. Alright guys, after you get that all cleaned, you wanna take your fill plug and thread it back in there. Or your drain plug, you wanna put that back in there. Okay, let me get my torque wrench. I'm just gonna try to do it by hand to 36 foot-pounds because I don't have the 1/2 inch extension that goes to my torque wrench.
Alright, so we're about to fill some fluid into this car. We're actually out of that Subaru OEM fluid, but we do have some of this stuff laying around and we're gonna use it. It's just as good, so. All right, pull it out. All right, there we go. That's how you guys know you filled it up to the brim. Now just let it leak like this until it completely stops and then fill the plug back up.
Plug back.
Put the fill plug right back where it needs to go. Torqued to the same spec as the drain plug, so 36. So just try to tighten this down to 36 foot-pounds of torque. We're gonna hand tighten this because we don't have that 1/2 inch extension for a torque wrench like you mentioned earlier. So just gonna do this hand tight. There we go. That pretty much does it for this car as well.
Alright everybody, so that concludes the front differential and transmission fluid change as well as the rear differential fluid change. Thank you for watching. I hope it was informative. Stay safe during quarantine. Till next time.